On top inside Edo today, Governor Godwin Obaseki don yarn am say Naija police force need better repackaging and better money. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki don talk am say time don reach make better revamp make shele for Naija police force, as this one go make better community policing dey, and say make government put money for Naija police force, as this one go help better security dey for Naija people and dem properties dem. He talk this one for South Nigerian Police Force Regional Security Summit 2019, the one wey dem give name Strategic Partnership for Effective Community Policing in the South. And this summit shele for Asaba, Delta State. He talk say na koko make police force may get better repackaging, as this one go help tanda better security for the country.
One thing that we cannot ignore, security and policing costs money. Somebody has to pay for it. The challenge we're having today is that with the size and complexity of the Nigerian police, the way it's structured today, there is challenge of funding. And the way we are going about it, where the states are beginning to bear a huge burden, a large proportion of funding the federal agencies and federal services, is not sustainable. What we need to do is follow what the IG is doing now. How do we restructure the Nigerian police itself as a federal policing agency to utilize the bulk of the funding that is available from the federal government much more efficiently and effectively, so that what we are providing as state governments can now be utilized to support these local arrangements which we're trying to put in place, which will now help the federal agencies, the federal police, a lot much more efficiently. That is why the issue of the Police Security Trust Fund comes in place. And for us in Edo State, we are also launching our own security trust fund to fund the current arrangements we are putting in place. In my budget for next year, for instance, the state government has committed the sum of 2 billion naira as its own contribution to that trust fund. And by the time we finish working with corporate agencies, community leaders, individuals in societies, we hope to increase that amount significantly.
Governor Godwin Obaseki talk say him believe say dem as states, dem need get security arrangement, the one wey go cover all the local government wey dey the state, and dem go report give the governor office, as this one go help dem share the informate wey dem get from the security officers them with federal government.
For us in Edo, our architecture aligned to the federal structure, where we believe we have the police force, which is the federal police, and with the kind of resources which the federal government is putting, should be the main police force in the country. We, and as a state, believe that we should have, for now, don't call it a police, the police, but a security arrangement within the state that covers all the local governments and reports to the governor's office. And all that information, all the intelligence that is reported into the central command in the governor's office is shared with all the federal services and federal agencies in the state. And then there exists today at the local government levels vigilantes who are already doing policing work. How do we document them? How do we structure them? So that at their own level, how do we fund them? So that they now bring in intelligence and information to their local government offices or the BPO's office in the local government. It is that sort of security architecture which we have put in place in Edo State.
Governor Obaseki can talk on top public work volunteer, the one with the call pool of with the Edo State. As it be saying na 500 people na in don dey for there. And Edo State government get plan to catapult the number reach 5,000. And as state police command na in dey train these people. He can talk say Edo State government they work on top forest rangers, where go they help catch people where they do tiffy matter and kidnapping them for the state.
In terms of the state arrangement, we call them the public work volunteers, PUOV. And we have about 500 of them today, and we're expanding that to about 5,000 over the next few years. And they are being trained, they're trained by the Nigerian police. But now they cannot handle arms. Another agency or another aspect of the security arrangement in the state, which we are working on, are our forest rangers, because they are key. Today we have them set up by law to police our forests. And we've realized that they've become very important because the cases of kidnappings, and other crimes, the victims end up being taken to these forests. And that terrain is not particularly friendly to people who are not trained, to operate in them.
We can see governor make them sabi say Edo State get command and control center, the one where they make them sabi all the matter where security agencies they do. As in they follow Edo security chiefs them to feed the monitor and control crime matter for the state.
We also working on the possibility of, beyond the command and control center in Government House, we currently have the technology. We've developed the technology, the software, where on a monthly basis, I sit down at my security council meeting with all my service chiefs to review crime data that has been reported from all across the state. Because without information, without data, you cannot control crime.
Participants declared that the people of the zone will continue to support the Nigerian project that is united, secure and progressive, and devoid of all forms of injustice, criminality, threats and brigandage, and hereby pledge their continued support to the Nigerian police and the armed forces for the security and development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So I want to say that so far in our community, that is the Sopopo community, we have had very good relationship with the police, but I know that things are happening in other communities that the police need to take very seriously.
I like the police. Frankly, we have the vigilantes in our communities, which are being run by the community leaders. If these people are taken and trained almost like the special constabulary and given ranks and so on, it will go much better than we talking about deploying people.
Now here we see the Ogbonge informate reach on top inside Edo today, as Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki don yarn am say Naija police force need better repackage and better money made for tanda well, as this one go carry security matter for the country waka go far. And he talk this one for the South Nigerian Police Force Regional Security Summit, the one where them do for Asaba, Delta State. Make una come sabi say na T Live Media na in the knack una this ogbonge tori on top inside Edo today. And to continue to get this ogbonge and sharp informate, make una no forget to like, comment and subscribe for our YouTube channel for T Live Media TV. Now first follow us waka enter Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for T Live Media. And our website sidon gidigba pod for www.tlivemedia.com.